Good morning, class. We are doing the chapter Getting Ready for Adventure, and the reading of page number 1, 2 and 3 we have done. See, we have done this page also, and we are doing the page now. This Don Quixote is begging. He is begging to the innkeeper, and he is crying, "Sir, I shall never rise from this place till you have promised to grant the boon." So, see, he is in the feet of the innkeeper, and which I am about to beg of you. He is begging something, and what he is begging, let us see what he is begging here. Let us read and find out. See, the innkeeper did not know what to do. He tried to raise the poor man up, but he could not. At last he said, "I promise. Name the boon which you wish, and I will give you to you." Means Don Quixote wanted some boon from the innkeeper, and therefore he was in the feet of the innkeeper. And at last innkeeper promised him to give the boon, and then he wanted that what was his wish. "Oh, noble sir," answered Don Quixote, "I knew you would not refuse me. Allow me to watch my armor in the chapel of your castle tonight, and then in the morning." "And what shall I do in the morning?" asked the innkeeper. "What I have to do?" "Kind sir," he answered, "do this. Bestowed on me the honor of the knighthood, for I long to ride through every corner of the earth in quest of adventures, and this I cannot do until after I have been dubbed a knight." Then innkeeper smiled. "Certainly, certainly," he said. "Arise, and I will do all that you ask of me." So innkeeper agreed to do whatever Don Quixote wanted. Now see, "Now lead me to your chapel. I will watch my armor there," said Don Quixote. Now he wanted that the innkeeper should take him to the chapel so that he can see his armors there. "I would gladly lead you there, but at the present time there is no chapel in my castle." There is no chapel in my castle. "It will do just as well to watch your armor in some other convenient place. Many of the greatest knights have done this when there was no chapel to be found." Then he said, "Noble sir, I believe you," said Don Quixote. "Since you have no chapel, I shall be content with any place." Then, see here now. "Then bring your armor into the courtyard of my castle," said the innkeeper. "Guard it bravely until morning, and at sunrise I will dub you a knight." "But stop," cried the innkeeper. "Have you any money?" Then he answered, "Not a penny." Means I don't have any money. Then, "Oh well, you are mistaken there," said the innkeeper. "The books you have read may not say anything about it. That is because the author never thought it worthwhile to write about such common things as money and clean shirts." So he was saying that the books have never told about the money and the clean shirts. "It does look reasonable," agreed Don Quixote, "but I never thought of it." "Then let me advise you as a father advises his son," said the innkeeper. "As soon as you have been made a knight, ride homeward and provide yourself with these necessary articles. So now the innkeeper was advising him that when you ride yourself as a knight, you should keep yourself all the necessary items with you. I will obey you, most noble sir, answered Don Quixote. And Don Quixote answered that in future I will always obey you. He carried his armor to the barnyard and laid it in the horse trough by the wall. Then he began to pace to and fro. He held his head high like a soldier on duty, and the old patched helmet falling down over his head gave a fearful appearance. So now he was moving in the barnyard to and fro, means from here to there, and he held his head high. His head was high like a soldier always keep, and the old patched helmet falling down over his face gave him a fearful appearance. During the night, one of the guests, a mule driver, tried to get water from the trough for one of his mules. In so doing, he moved Don Quixote's armor, which offended Don Quixote, who then knocked him out with a blow of the head. And during the night, what happened? A person was there who wanted water for his mule, but by chance he touched the armor of Don Quixote. Then he gave him a blow to his head. But just then, several of the guest friends came running into the barnyard. When Don Quixote saw them coming, he braced himself with his shield and drew his sword, but he stood bravely at his post. Flying on, he cried, "I dare you to come with me, within my reach." "Let him alone," cried the innkeeper. So many persons came to him just to fight, and he was ready with his armor. Then the innkeeper cried, "Let him alone," means let him be alone. He is a harmless fellow who wishes to become a knight. He has lost his senses through too much reading. Come away and leave him in peace. So, by and how, the innkeeper made those people quiet and requested them, please don't disturb him, let him live alone. He wanted to be a good knight, and therefore he has lost his senses. He has too much reading. Come away and leave him in peace. The innkeeper spoke gently to Don Quixote. "Brave sir, you have guarded your armor with courage. You have shown yourself worthy of knighthood, and I will give you that honor without further delay." "Nothing can please me better," answered Don Quixote. And the person was ready to bestow him with the boon that he promised earlier, and Don Quixote was waiting for the same. The innkeeper thereupon called his guests and servants to come and see the ceremony. And now the innkeeper called all the people, those who were in the inn, and he requested them to see the ceremony, what was going to be happened. A book was brought to him in which he kept his accounts of hay and straw. A book was there in which he keep all the account, or you can say a book to keep all the records of his hay and straw. Don Quixote stood with closed eyes beside his armor. The innkeeper pretended to read a chapter from the book. Don Quixote knelt from the dust of the barnyard. The innkeeper stood over him and mumbled some words without meaning. He gave Don Quixote a blow on the neck with his hand and slapped him on the back with the flat of his words. Arise, Sir Knight, he said, thou art Don Quixote de la Mancha, and the most valiant of men. Be always brave. Don Quixote arose, feeling that he was now in truth a knight and ready to do the brave deeds. So the ceremony was over and the chapter is also over. So it was the ceremony that the innkeeper performed in the last, and this ceremony made Don Quixote understood that he was a brave deed, that he has done the brave deed, and Don Quixote was arose feeling that he was now truth a knight and ready to do brave deeds. So it's the finished chapter, and you can write down the word meaning in your English one, and then you solve the exercise. Underline the answers in the book, read the questions and underline the answers, and after that you write them in your notebook. So bye students.